All right, so I went to change oil on this, and
Okay, so whose bike is this? This is Rob.
yeah,
Rob C's.
So
All right, what'd you find in there, Stevie?
I drained the oil, and when I had the plug out, I heard that come out and land in the pan.
Which may or may not freak us out, but you changed the oil in this.
About a year, not quite a year ago.
And you pulled the pan and cleaned the pan.
And I pulled the pan, and this was not in
All
there.
right, so then you got concerned, like what the heck happened?
Yes, so it came in for oil leaks, and so I figured I'll pull the pan, and because I know what that is. I know that that's a piece of a
cylinder
jug. So I pulled the pan off, and then I'm looking in here, and on this side, we're gonna rotate it around. Can you see that, or you need a flashlight?
Yeah, right there is probably okay here.
So there's the connecting rod, and that's
smashed off part of that
chunk of the sleeve.
All right, and then show them the other side of the sleeve there while it's sitting right there. So you can see that the sleeve is twisted from our direction. It's twisted clockwise, like about an inch.
Yes.
So you can see the lip. Put your mirror up there.
Let's see.
Okay, put that so you can see right. No, the up part.
Oh, you want a pointer?
Sure, yeah, a pointer. Give me a pointer.
Yeah, right.
So right there, that is supposed to be the cutaway.
That should be down here.
Yep. So it's slipped. Now, I've seen this happen before. Here, grab that. So I've seen this happen before when...
Yeah, you could see here, look, show them the other side.
And I haven't...
The way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, there's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so here, get that in there. So this is what happens. Okay, so here's the problem. First off, I've seen that when cylinders they don't have an interference fit. So when they sleeve these have been re-sleeved with steel sleeves. When they sleeve these, they should have like a couple thousandths interference fits. So they heat them up, drop in the sleeves. When the sleeves cool down, they freeze in there. So somebody else we didn't do this motor. This originally is a V700 motor. I can't tell right now
the size of
the size of the cylinders. Now, if they put big bores in it, it's got Molly pistons, we know that, but I don't know, I can't get in there with a gauge to, well, we'd have to pull the cylinders off. So we just kind of found this out right now. So we're just kind of stalling on this because what could have happened is that the head is loose. So this head is loose, it didn't get retorqued. And I've seen in the past, cylinders slip when that happens, and usually from a not very good re-sleever. I haven't had that problem. Well, we haven't had that problem ever with a LA sleeve that does all our sleeves. So we've never had that problem. I've been having them do it for 35 years, so I've never had a problem like this. But I've seen it with other bikes. So anyway, so we're gonna call Rob and talk to him, figure out what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna we could put a big bore kit in. I gotta even check somebody's got different cylinders, because this one's, you can't see the studs, and on this side,
you can't.
Looks like a V700 because you can see the studs in there.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you can see the studs on this. So this was probably a stock V700, and these are rare. We don't get a lot of V700s in.
And
so
someone painted those black.
Yeah, somebody's rebuilt it. So anyway, so that's a little tidbit for you, stuff that we find, and we don't want to keep it running like this because obviously this has slipped in the last year. So
yeah.
Anyways, so we'll call up Rob, see what he wants to do. We're working on his transmission. He's got a 4-speed. We're working on that. Stevie's getting that wrapped up. So this is the old transmission. He had a problem with third gear. These are all straight cut. V700s had straight cut gears for you Super Guzzi nerds. Anyways, we'll show you that if we can get in there. See the straight
You
cut
wanna
gears.
see the gears?
Well, you got them out?
No, but I'll lift it out. It's just easy. Easy enough.
So these are all straight cut.
Yeah, but I want to show you the messed up part.
Yeah, we'll make this video for Rob, so it's easier.
So the teeth.
He was complaining about a noisy third gear, so we open this thing up.
Here and
yeah,
here.
these
You
teeth
can
are
see
really
how they're
worn.
rolled over.
Yeah, compared, they're not squared off
to
like
that,
second.
This.
So the problem we think is maybe a manufacturing issue. I don't know, because why is it just third gear that's funky? The problem is I don't have a lot of. We've got 4-speed parts, but the later Ambassadors had helical cut gears, and so I don't have an extra third gear right now. So we're just gonna give them trade them out for a Ambassador, like a 71 Ambassador
It'd just
transmission.
be a lot quieter
It should be
anyway.
a quieter with the helical gears. So anyway, so there's that. Here's the transmission. Stevie's already got that done. That's out of a 71 Ambassador, so he should have a lot quieter transmission. But interesting little stuff for V700 for the super Guzzi geeks.
You know, these won't fit
Yeah,
on
the input shaft is smaller.
yes.
Well, let's show them.
Well, here. Well, this will fit.
So on a V700, a 4-speed hub, this is a millimeter smaller on a V700 than on an Ambassador. So you cannot fit a V700 clutch hub, which is over here. I don't know which one it is without checking.
I just grabbed them well, his clutch hub is right here. This is the one that goes on it, but see, that fits on there. These will not.
Well, that should be too big.
That won't go. Well, that one will.
Yeah, it's too big.
Yeah, well.
They won't go on an Ambassador.
Yes.
It will
right.
fit on, but it won't go on, or
Right.
it won't vice versa.
Right.
All right, so there's another little tidbit for V700 guys, if you got a V700. All right, I guess we're boring you enough with all our stuff, so thank you guys for checking out the video. We'll get this video off to Rob, and I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Stevie.
Bye.